glide, actually. There's like some balance that I really should be trying to strike here. And I don't know what that is. I mean, something like, Wagon Star does seem pretty good. Yeah, I think I don't want to be too fast. High glide isn't like gonna be super useful. Oh, there's the Wagon Star. So there is one strategy that you can employ that it's like the forbidden strategy in Gourmet Race.
Yeah.
Just kill everyone else. It actually does work.
Insufficient. Oh my god. How do I never have any drones?
If you kill everyone fast enough, they can't get more food than you. My glide is butts right now, which is fine in the long run, but
Cruise mode.
my turn is pretty ridiculous right now, actually. Short race, wait, where? I really should be joining that. Okay, we'll make it, we'll make it, we'll make it. I'm not winning this race, but it's fine. Okay, I know what it looks like, but I'm not winning this race. I know what it looks like, but I'm not... Come on, guys, catch up, please. Whatever. I don't know why everyone's so slow. They're smart, that's why. They don't want to be disadvantaged in, the gourmet
It's
racing.
a trap.
Yeah. Wait, I actually have, like, kind of bonkers stats right now. What is happening? Oh, yeah, the only thing that's, like, bad is my glide right now, which, you know, I don't need, but I do if I want to get to this island. My turn, on the other hand, is, just straight up max. It has been for a while. Shadow Star? No, that's probably worse than Wing, but there's got to be something better than Wing Star. I don't care about anything else here. Remind us again about Gourmet Race in case we forgot. Chariot? Chariot seems pretty good. I'm like a bit fast though. Let's no, okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Flight mode.
I don't know what we're talking about, but we're definitely talking. I should probably like just stop picking things up.
The stats are getting too uncontrollable.
When did Kyogre become a flying type? Gen 3? I don't know. It's always kind of fly. 80 miles per hour is way too fast. Yeah, I know. I'm in trouble, but it'll be exciting. I just hope I don't, like, ram into one of these battle chariots and get, like, owned or whatever. Ah, okay. No, no, no. I can't be doing that. I cannot be doing that. Where's the food? Where's the food?
How many chem plants?
Stop hitting that. Dang it, man. Alright. I just lost 10 points! Holy crap, man. I'm kind of not okay with that. What the heck? Okay, in a room with 8 people, over 100's gotta be, like, a good place, right? Yes! And it wasn't even close. Alright, maybe gourmet race is my specialty. I don't know.
I have no steel.
Yes, swords. They do that kind of. Well, they have like, they put gourmet race on various other stages in Road Trip, and I was like surprised that they, you know, didn't have that in City Trial.
Cannot
I mean,
handle that.
I can kind of understand why it wouldn't actually work that well if you have like too many players, for example. Especially if it works the way that it does in Road Trip, where at least for those stages, like when you pick up the food, it's gone. So like, speed is pretty important. So you don't really want to have a situation where, well, I don't know, but you don't really want to have a situation where the person who's just the fastest collects everything and then no one else gets anything. I guess, like that's just a race. It's not a gourmet race anymore. But I mean, obviously you have to like steer around and grab the food still, so and if there's like enough of it in like lanes, then yeah, I don't know. It definitely could have been done, and my guess is that they tried it and they just found that it was like, you know, lacking in some respects in terms of like fun or whatever. And they left it for the single player experience because it's like where it works better.
Ash Dyson.
But
the great brother of John Elden Ring.
what? I don't get these references, but I mean I do get the wait. I thought that Dyson was the vacuum cleaner. That's what I said. Ah. Hmm? Oh god, that is a laser beam that's getting charged up. We're gonna try to avoid that one. Oh yeah, no problem.
Insufficient materials.
Okay. I'm very slow right now, but no big deal.
Insufficient materials.
Okay, anything fun down here? There's a speed up, we take that. Oh, another laser beam? Oh, it sure is. Whoa, the game just lagged. That was new. I don't think I'm getting to that. Let's not
Replication complete.
screw around just yet. I think I've got plenty of time. Okay. Oh, but I do have my special. Dang.
You feel
Ow.
terrible doing shopping. Yeah, I feel that.
Let's see what I can do. No, this is just a waste of time. I don't have enough speed. What do I do about that, though? We're gonna go for like a lot of speed very fast. I think if we knew the answer to that, we would have solved City Trial long ago. Okay, well, I just got 4 top speed patches in about 15 seconds. Whoa, really does come swooping in, huh? This is a little sketchy, but I think I'm making it. My weight's like low enough. Yeah. Alright, very nice. This is very much like the meme with there's a lot of there's a lot of events in this game where it's the meme of like the party or whatever, and there's like the one kid in the back and is like, you know, while you guys are partying, I was like honing my blade or whatever. That's like all these people trying to fight Dyna Blade while I'm like, yep, I knew that was gonna happen. This is why you don't go fight Dyna Blade.
You randomly die.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Whoever killed me though, just like mad profit right now.
Warp engine deactivated.
Like you're welcome to them, I guess. The other person in the party who's like, while you were honing your blade, I was stealing your blade from you. The true nemesis. That's alright. My stats are still like air rider, air glider, or high jump worthy. I don't think I'm like getting beat in that respect too badly. I'd even take oval circuit with us. It wouldn't go great, but be better than nothing. Okay, no, this is a win.
So I'll take care of this.
I hope.
Warp engine activated.
What if this was the guy who killed me, though?
Warp engine deactivated.
We're gonna find out very quickly. Alright, I think I'm winning. It is kind of a matter of like, whoever takes off first in a situation like this is probably the victor. Because whoever takes off first had more speed, and whoever has more speed is gonna go farther. My glide is very high, so I'm not too worried about being beat out in glide. And my weight is very low. Yeah, the death was actually pretty kind. Why would someone else with Paper Star be the one that killed me? Well, they could have switched, right? They didn't have to kill me on Paper Star. Also, it was a Gordo. It could have been literally anyone. But yeah, that wasn't particularly close. You can kind of get the sense, like, during City Trial, how many other players are, you know, speccing into gliding. I saw no one else flying around in that match, which
Warp
is
engine activated.
a very good sign.
Yeah, like if you go to
And-
the secret garden and stuff and there's no one else there, then
Mhm.
you're probably the best glide or whatever.
Even with the Gordo, they're smart enough not to get... Yeah, I mean, you can throw Gordos from a distance. In fact, this game, they kind of fly further than I expect every time. You know, keep your distance, chuck the Gordo, peace out. I mean, I do that even on Paper Star. If there's one nearby. But then again, I fly a little too close to the sun when it comes to some of those events, so I don't know if I want to talk.
Not realize I am like out of fuel.
No, 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 no. What have I done? That is... I misread Slick for Swerve, and I guess this is just our match now. This is going to be, interesting, to say the least.
I was just head back.
It's alright. If I can't control myself, no one else is going to be able to hit me either, right? Worth. Okay. Is all my, like, crap still sitting over here? Yeah, a little bit. Why are they in the box? Hurry through the portals. There's like a whole bunch of portals that spawn. Where? Whole bunch of portals that spawn around, and they are lined up in such a way that if you like go through a portal, it'll like send you into a path that'll take you through another portal, and you'll just keep going through portals like infinitely. And between those like pairs of portals, there's like items. But the problem is that if everyone's running through them, whoever is like, you're gonna crash into someone else.
And people aren't gonna be going in the same direction, so like,
Yeah.
some people are going. Yeah, it gets. If you have like a very paper
If you're not
star.
a battle tank, yeah, if you're on Paper Star, you die.
Yeah, but if you're a battle tank, you just go through and hit people, which gives you even more points because.
Yeah. Dang. Dragoon's on the board. I don't like that. Because that means I'm not getting it.
Warp engine activated.
There was... Yeah. Oh, this person's like, oh, yeah, it's done.
Warp engine deactivated. Cruise ended.
What the? Huh? What's going on?
What, should I try and stick it to Dragoon?
Cruise mode.
Oh, I got
Eh,
stuck, like,
these
on the
stats
planet.
aren't like quite good enough, and I've got like too much weight.
Cruise ended.
the dragon's just been flying around. Well, at least there wasn't a second island. Like dragon wasn't like benefiting from that before I had a chance to. But I definitely am specking into like glide still, and I don't think that's gonna change, to be honest. I'm too deep into the hole this time. Well, I'm kind of fast.
Flight mode.
Hydra is still just flying around collecting all these, Was that guy's name Farming Sim? It's a pretty good name. Ah! Where is the Dragoon? I still haven't seen it.
Why is it so buggy not letting me zoom in and out right now?
Mineral depleted.
I could hope for more speed,
Research complete.
but my glide is up there. My weight is also a little high. I'm not beating Dragoon in a high jump or an air launch, but... Single race is tempting. Dragoon's gonna go to single race. Dang it. Oh, Farming Sim was the one on Dragoon. That's alright, this is still second
The
place.
exciting part is that it can also draw power from the power grid to charge the mecha.
Oh, is that what this building does? That is
one of the
not the
secrets.
description of this building.
Wait, I'm like kind of keeping up? If only my speed was a little better. This was like a pretty good showing from Wingstar. Good work, Wingstar. You're not beating Dragoon here, but I applaud your effort.
Okay, well, let's go make a bunch of these then. That description says that it's transmission facility that can draw electricity from power grid to charge your mecha. And I was like, I don't really care very much about that effect. Because I like have like fuel that I carry around. And then I built it and then they like tutorial. This is a building for long range transmission. Also it can power your mech. And I'm like, hold on. The first effect seemed pretty important. Why is that not an item description? It's actually not even that long range. It's only 45 meters.
Yeah. This is on a hecking Knuckle Joe. Dang, if I just had more speed and less weight, I actually could have beat that Dragoon. Why no wheelie high jump? Because I basically just never get on that vehicle, but, you know, fair enough. Yeah, Wingstar 444, so I didn't beat that record just now.
I feel like...
My Dragoon number's like very close to 4K. No, sorry, pretty close to 5K. Wait, this is also on Knuckle Joe. Dang.
Cruise mode.
Any other ones that are like interesting? Wait, did they like show your best damage? Oh, interesting. Leo, yeah, well, I almost maxed. I have very incomplete record. Yeah, because you'd have to play like every stage with
Research.
every. That's a lot of sea trial, and picking like bad choices.
I mean, there's a thing for like every single like arena with every single car as well.
Yeah.
Or Coliseum or whatever, yeah.
That's what I'm looking at now.
Application complete.
Yeah, thanks for the raid. Unfortunately, I'm like done in just a couple minutes here, but yeah, I've gotten Leo records for some of these drag races.
Warp engine deactivated.
Wait, what is my oval circuit? 17 seconds. I had a 19-second on wagon. That's nuts.
Wagon's good.
Ended.
Yeah.
Flight mode.
I will continue to stand for the wagon.
3 marks in your lobby. When I was trying to get all the blocks, for like all the battle stadiums, I would just fill it up with marks on Paper Star. There's just a room full of level 1 CPU marks on Paper Star, and me on like a tank or whatever, just mowing them down. Those were the days. Wait, actually no, that's what I want to see. Was it Big Battle or was it Dust Up that I got like that insane match with Hydra? Okay, that's 18. That's not bad. It must have been Big Battle.
There's a much better way of building these.
Dragoon. There it is. Yeah. 24 kills in Big Battle 3 with Hydra. Hydra sure does like to be a big battler. Wait, there's other sorting mechanisms. By record. Oh, I should have set it to this to begin with. By play order. That is very interesting. Alright, well, unfortunately, I've got to get going. Apparently there is another event this week, which somewhat collides with, you know, Metroid or whatever, but whatever. I'll find time.
Is that whatever to Metro, or is that whatever to Kirby?
It's whatever to, that's whatever to Metroid. I can find time to play Kirby. But yeah, I'm gonna cut stream, so thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. I might just keep doing more Sea Trial because it's fun. We've got a couple more days, so. Alright. Peace. There we go.
Upgrade.
Hold shift display only valid halted.
Alright, well, it's AMQ time, so I'm gonna go join the ranks of the AMQ players. Good luck.
Alright, thank you.
Yep.
Let me build these over the existing, which I couldn't do with normal buildings. Do you feel like I built the base on the wrong planet?
Cruise mode.
Just built it on the one with all the wind. Guess I can move the base actually, technically. Is this the right planet?
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Oh, I guess it was other planet. Okay. I did do the smart thing.
Cruise mode.
There's so many songs in the game, like I'm like always tired of hearing like no, I don't want to hear the same song again. This is like the home planet song. Like clearly it's just based off of like the planet type or whatever. I do wonder if there's a way to like label planets, because I cannot keep track of like which planet is which anymore. Like what's in what system. Like I have enough like systems that I don't remember like what I'm doing where.
Mineral depleted. Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Okay.
Upgrade complete. Flight mode.
This is- Okay, I like wrapped it around. That's fine. Wait, is this not running? Okay. Some copy paste errors, I guess. Usually these belts are indeed full. Okay. Cool. I guess I'll grab from here. Oh, shoots. I'm out of ILS. I guess I can just ask for ILS here, but this is kind of just backed up, I guess. Mekons. Welcome. Unfortunately, we do not have any boxes here. Everything is round. So we are looking for this thing, right? MLab. 1 a second each. So Mekons, what were you up to? Are you playing more of that Dungeon Siege? Chrono Quartz. Haven't heard of that. What is Chrono Quartz? Two and 2, 12. My plan here is to just buffer the hydrogen because I don't fucking know what else to do with hydrogen right now. This game is not giving me a good recipe for hydrogen. It's like Minute. Oh, interesting. So it's like kind of like a short, like Zelda style exploration game with like, you know, repeated progression or whatever. Sort of a meta progression, I guess. Meta progression Zelda. Yeah, meta knowledge. Yeah, I like Minute. Minute was fun.
Insufficient materials.
I think that ended up being one of those games that ended up being like a tad longer than I was expecting it to be. Which is fine. Speaking of Minute, have you played Master Key? No? That's another like Zelda style game. But it's like full of like, I don't know if I want to call it full of cryptic puzzles. It's full of secrets, kind of like Tunic style. Not quite like there's no like manual or anything like that, but they just have like, you know, hidden like walls, and you have to like just kind of sort of discover like kind of like how the game hides secrets and stuff like that. And there's a lot of optional secrets in the game. It's pretty fun. Yeah, supposedly developers are working on a sequel too, but I don't really know like when that's supposed to come out. So yeah, it's a what's the term? One color game, two color game? I don't remember the term, but you can set the color. I think when I played, I just played with black and white, right? But yeah, the art style is definitely like it's like, you know, it's its own thing, right? 1 and 1. I'm gonna need a lot of assemblers. What are your thoughts on my hydrogen solution? But yeah, I don't know. It seems like kind of game that you might enjoy. I got I think when I played through I got kind of stuck a few times, but like I don't know, you like wander around and find stuff and then eventually make progress, but I don't know if that's going to be a major blocker for you or not. I was talking about Master Key. Oh, fuck, I forgot. God, I didn't set my filters. I did the same thing the last 2 times I did this. Set filter, hydrogen. Set filter, graphene. I don't know why this specific recipe keeps owning me. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, no rush. It was fun. I'm not gonna say it was like the same, like kind of like the same kind of like level as Tunic. It's like I don't know. It's fun, but like, you know, it's not like doesn't give you the same kind of like puzzle satisfaction, I think. I also remember being pretty tough. I don't know. Just kind of vaguely remember that. Yeah, Fox game. Yeah, see, this is stuck. Wait, there's still more hydrogen. Cleaning these belts is like such a nightmare. worked. Hopefully that's fixed now. Okay, now it's just combining these two lanes into this thing. This is very slow. One goes to two. Oh, I need to like, okay, that's fine. This is gonna be a very long belt. Cause it consumes a quarter times 0.75. Times 2 if I double it up. Divided by 12 inverse. 32 long. That is times 4. Alright. Reason why I have like a ton of assemblers on me. $29, $30, $31, $32. Can I just tell me? 32. Okay. Copy paste tool does in fact work. I have enough belts on me. Is this correct? 32. It's 0.25 times 0.75 times 32 is 6. Yeah. 64 for 12. Crazy. There's someone watching me right now that's just screaming at me using tier 1 assemblers and inserters for all of this crap. It's like, bro, you could have made this in like a 10th the size if you just used the higher tier stuff. You just painted your stuff so it goes into speed mode. It'd be tiny. And I'm like, but
Mineral
but
depleted.
cheap. That's definitely pondering. I do seem to have enough belts somehow. I don't know. Like, these ones are just so cheap, and I looked at this thing, and I'm just like, this acquires like all this stuff that I now have a ton of. I think my biggest problem with the tier 2 assembler is that like going from 0.75 to 1x is such a tiny difference that I just don't care enough to set up a second manufacturing for it. And this is just way too expensive. And it's also only 1.5. If it was 2x, maybe I would build the tier 3 assembler. But 1.5 is just like, The problem with this game is that space is free. So I can just build more machines. It's like not a big deal to just build a larger factory. So just output right here. Has a screen shake toggle. Let me just boot the game up. Let me install the game real quick. So I'm gonna take my stream down. Half the time when I run Steam installs, it just my internet goes offline. Okay. I lost my Steam. Here we are. Play. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with my my router that I bought a while back. Are you sure start full screen? Boop, 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 boop. Oh, well, windowed mode is very tiny. Guess that's like the true resolution. You sure can set the color. This is random. Oh yeah, that is just a random button. As far as I can. Right. turn the volume down. As far as I can tell, it does not seem to have any options for shake. It has control binding, it has color palette, it has full screen, and it's got volume. That seems to be all of the options. I guess I do need another ILS. Damn. Because I need 4 lanes of output here. And there isn't 4 lanes available. I could if I like... Yeah, I'll just need to build another ILS. It's fine. I just don't have the resources. I need to like leave and come back. There we go. Apparently there was a little bit more. I think he's still jamming because of all this stupid. Alright, what's the step after solar sails? So I need processors. Okay, so it's material frame that I'm currently not making. I'm making like a ridiculous amount of solar sails. I guess I can just launch these. Yeah, the problem is that this is gonna be completely deuterium locked. You need more deuterium than anything else. I don't know why you need so much, but you do. Small carrier rocks can transport components of the... Just as a confirmation, so I don't like misunderstand this. I'm launching these rockets, right? I'm not launching the Dyson Sphere components like separately. This is the item that is being consumed to build the Dyson Sphere. And like, and only this item. The wordage is kind of ambiguous. This makes it describe like this is used to launch the components, but I'm actually just sending components. But yeah, the rockets. Yeah, I've seen the rockets turn into like sphere nodes or whatever. Yeah, just the wording makes it sound like this is the component, and then it's like, oh, you can build more of these if you want to launch them faster. But there's nothing about building these faster. Like, I literally, like, each node turns into a piece of the Dyson Sphere. So, like, there's no speed involved here. I think this just, I assume this is poorly translated. The rockets assemble into the sphere nodes, but the sails are absorbed to create the shell. Oh, so I launch these things separately. That's confusing. Okay, so I don't need to bake a shit ton of components. Are we talking about building like 1,000 of these? Or are we talking building like hundreds of thousands of these? Like, I don't know how many nodes you need to like build the cover star. Like, if I look at this, does this tell me? Shell layers. Tens of thousands of nodes. Okay. Are these options like purely just cosmetic, or does it actually matter? Like what I set these values to? I assume it's just changing how it would look like visually. It doesn't actually mechanically affect this. It's orbit. Oh, well, this is different. Let's see. Depends on sphere size.
You've planned a Dyson shell. Once the nodes and frames on the shell are built, the solar sails will be automatically attached and form the Dyson shell. Each solar sail provides one cell point. You can check the cell points required for the Dyson sphere in Shell Panel.
Okay. I'm a little confused by this angle is about. Like the shell doesn't have orbit and there's a shell. Angles just tilt. So if I do this and I do an angle and I rotate it some amount, hit create. I see. So question, if I like fully fill in like one layer, does it having an outer layer do anything? How exactly does this like play out with multiple layers? At some point it's just visual, right? They all work. Okay. So, okay, so what I'm standing here is you basically want to have... Oh, is the grid size the same? Okay, hold on. I draw a node from like here to... So we can draw like a node from here to here. And on this one, we can draw a node from here to here, a little bit longer. Or was that because of that a different... Okay, it's the same. So the size of the sphere doesn't matter. The bigger the sphere size, it still fits like the same like amount of nodes. What's this? Oh, what's the difference in these two? These just like visual, like not intersect. Different like style of grid lines. You can put more stuff, but like the grid size is the same. Like this is a 5x5 grid. And this is a 5x5 grid. Can I like adjust the grid size? You can tack more than tighter. Well, no, but how? Okay, so these are all like 2. They have to be minimum a distance of 2. Okay, maybe you can do like this kind of triangle pattern. And then on a bigger grid, it's the same thing. How can you fit more? Click the ball. I mean, isn't this the same? The grid size is the same. You can pause the spinning. Top left. I didn't see it. The grids only help you draw. Oh, if you pause the game, the grid stops spinning. Sure. The size is the construct in the outer layer is much larger. Okay, so these okay, maybe I just misunderstand, but someone mentioned that like each node was a rocket. Is that just not the case? Like it's the same number of rockets, but you can fit more sails. Is that what's going on here? Like in like more because like the bigger layers are gonna fit the same density of the same number of rockets on each shell, but like the surface area increases, so the number of sails increase. Is that like how it works? Cell point. close polygon button to choose a shell and build binding. So cell point 72. Okay, and the style doesn't matter. If I look at the other one, where are you? Here you are. What's going on with this guy? Oh yeah, these are way bigger. Okay, yeah. So the amount of, this is the amount of area. Plan structure point. So the other thing is that this line was 60 structure, and then this line is only 20 structure. Okay, so probably my if I'm understanding these numbers correctly, structure point is essentially like the number of rockets you need, and cell points are the number of sails you need. And so they do both go up with the bigger shells, but the actual like geometry is the same either way. Okay. That, I guess that makes sense. Okay, then the last question to ask is, if I have a orbit at the max radius, so it's like as big as possible, so you can fit like as much as possible, and I hit create. If I do another layer, can you do it at the max radius again? No. Too close to others. Okay. Cannot use the arrows. Okay, but there is a number here, and you basically want to pack them in. Okay. Yeah, there's exactly enough space for like, they're all like 10% apart from each other. That makes sense. Okay. That's neat. I guess the last question I have related to this is, in terms of like, in like the order that you construct this thing, is the energy produced like relative to just like each sail will produce a fixed amount of energy, or is it like the area, arc area covered is what's producing the energy? Because like I would, like from a realism point, is basically like the inner shells should be basically producing more energy because each sail covers like a larger arc area. But I kind of seen the way this game works is that each sail is a fixed amount. Okay, yeah, they're all just fixed. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. Well, I know more sails is more power. It's just that like, essentially it means that the order of which I construct the layers doesn't matter. It's kind of like the end all. As long as I'm like, just each, no matter where it goes, it's the same. After that, everything is basically just cosmetic. There's like a pretty easy to hit, like theoretical maximum number of sails you can fit in it. Oh, I guess what other question, because this does matter. Do rockets how do I phrase this? Okay, let me just do it this way. That's probably easier to explain. Oh, can I make this like not weirdly bent? Thank you. Okay. If I have, I have to build a line first. Like two, like areas like this. Okay, you cannot just add intersections in the middle. That's fine. Okay. So the question is, if I have this area on the left versus the area on the right, like these two sides, will this like produce this? How does this like change in like the amount of power? Because on the left, I'm using more structural components. Like there's a higher structural cost on the left side. They're the same picture. Well, they're not. Like the cost of the left and right are different, right? So that's why I didn't know. Do they produce the same amount of energy? Or is the energy like relative to the cost? I guess I'm asking is like, structures make more power, but the rockets take vastly more material. Yeah, they are way more expensive. Energy is probably the same. Well, no, yeah, it sounds like it's probably more power. See, that's what I would assume. I would assume basically like, if you build a denser structural grid, you'll produce more power, but like at a higher cost. And you have like a sparser grid, then it's cheaper, but it produces more power. Or it's cheaper, but it produces less power. Right. Sorry. Okay. That, I guess, makes sense. I guess last question I have right now is, once you've like built this, how like changeable is this? Like I obviously can't build because it reflects the shell. Like I would have to like delete this and like redraw this line and then add a new shell. I basically would that mean I have to like reconstruct like the whole thing? That kind of blows. Yeah, I was thinking like maybe I can start with a sparse shell and then like increase the structural density after it's built if I like have the excess. But like, yeah, that sucks. You can dismantle parts and they'll transfer back to solar sails. Oh, I see. So the parts aren't lost, but you have to wait for the reconstruction time. I guess that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to decide if I want to make it dense or not dense. Just because because of the cost, right? Alright, well I should head back and build ILS, I guess. Science also seems to be broken right now. I'm not really sure why. Oh, actually, before I leave, probably need to increase the power. Can I like scroll up to get previous? Is there a way to look at my previous blueprints? Doesn't seem like it.
Flight mode.
Plus on the blueprint button. Oh god, I don't know where the. Yeah, those are ones I've saved. I just want like the quick copy paste. In Factorio, you can like scroll wheel up and down to like look through your like previous like paste. But it seems to only remember the last thing you copied. I don't feel like making like a blueprint for like a thing that I don't know if I'm gonna use more than once.
Cruise mode.
Gotcha. It's fine. Yeah, the game just wants you to save the blueprint. I don't
Warp engine
know why I was
activated.
building up my speed instead of just warping. Now I'm gonna drop out of warp at high speed. Which means I'm probably gonna like whiff past the planet.
Warp engine deactivated.
One of these days I'll check out that dark fog communicator and see what the hell it's about.
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Alright. Alright, what science is dead? Red science? Ran out of hydrogen, I assume? Yeah. That's why I kept that line. Yeah, the thing is, I'm already importing CPUs here. Yeah, like these are already being imported at this location, but I am a little worried about the silicon costs. Actually, I'm a little worried because I don't think I even have like steel, titanium, iron, and oil. This is like such an annoying thing to make.
Replication complete.
This is silicon. I definitely need to make this in a bigger quantity though. What's the name of this stuff? Stalagmite? I don't know if I want to set up another thing of stalagmite. Cause this is stalagmite. This is oil. I mean stalagmite, oil, iron, and titanium and silicon. In order to make this. Let me see if I can set up another like manufacturing for that on like a single, because I am making those things, but I'd rather not warp them between planets, between systems if I can help it. So stalagmite is what I said? Is that what I said? Doesn't sound right. Okay, this doesn't look the same as that other picture. That's fine. So I have stalagmite here. Titanium. Iron. Oil. Is 88 a lot? And water.
Upgrade complete.
Okay. Is that everything I said I needed?
Mineral depleted.
There are 9 bases on this planet. The stalactite is on the base that I don't own. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. The description of stalagmite is like something something. These are like deep sea like things that like have crystallized and whatever, something like that. Stalagmite's kind of rare. Oh wow, it's getting kind of low. Oh. Not a huge amount of iron. There's iron, silicon, oil, water, stalagmite. Maybe this planet will do better. There's also... Shoot. Yeah, the world of stalagmite doesn't have... 5 bases, 0 bases. The oil is on the same planet as this? That's funny. But there's literally no ore. Everything here is yours. It really isn't. I don't really have a good way to kick them off planets. Constructible area 0.2%. I mean, that's fine, but that's very funny. That is extremely funny. How are they building on this planet? They build little platforms. That's probably where the 0.2% is coming from. Yeah, as I say, like I'm not super worried about that. I just want to see if there's like a better planet. Okay, this one's a little cracked. Stalagmite, oil, iron, silicon, and water, like all on one planet. It's not a ton of iron though. 7,000 silicon is pretty good though, or 7 million. 5 million silicon. Still not a lot of iron. 1 base. No 1 base. 5 base. They like to send most into one planet. Yeah, this one's probably a little easier to deal with. $2 million crystals. What's this ratio? It's 1-to-1. This is 2 silicon per, and this is... Oh, I also need titanium. That's, what, 8 titanium and 8 iron? Is that how this works? It's 3-to-1. This is a 12 iron. $12 iron and 8 titanium. So I do need a lot more iron than silicon. So that was a little concerning. I can export iron from here. There's all like other resources here. I'll have to boot them off this planet, which will take a little bit of work. Yeah, there's both of these planets. There's one of both. Okay, so I kind of like this system. Omen seems kind of nice. Oops, doesn't do what I wanted to do. Aluminum seems kind of nice. Oh wait, I didn't see. Was there titanium? No, there's no titanium. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, there's titanium here. So I get iron. Yeah, so these two planets. This seems like the plan. Does this seem reasonable? Go here, build steel and titanium production. 130% energy. And then here make sulfur. Sulfur, silicon. What else do I need? Sulfur. Which way should this go? Constructible area. I mean, either way, I'm exporting stuff. Where's the... This is 6 to 2. Either export the sulfur. I'd export the silicon, the sulfur, and the nanotubes. Or I can export just the crystals, the oil, and the water. That sounds like a bad idea. Is water here? No. Okay. I do need power. Alright, well, I think first steps is going to be to conquer this planet. I could probably want to build some oil extractors and water extractors and oil refineries. I have oil refineries already. Oil extractor. I need steel.
Insufficient materials.
Steel, stone. I still have no steel being backed up anymore. That is quite bad.
Insufficient materials.
So we're doing this again. Hello? Foundation required. That's nonsense. Is there more steel, iron somewhere else? I do love hand feeding machines. Okay. The brick. That should probably be plenty. Need iron, and I need engines, motors. I forgot these things are called. What else do I need to make? I probably should make some fusion plants. Gone too far. Oh, this is reinforced glass. Need water. Can I make this in my hand? I can. I'm making these things. Oh, I was looking at the wrong building. I was looking at this thing. Fuck me. I'm so stupid. Yeah, I'm working on Dyson Sphere. I built this thing.
Insufficient materials.
CPUs.
Replication complete. Insufficient materials.
Every step.
Replication complete. Insufficient materials.
Okay. This should last me a while. Well, now my inventory is full of crap. Any way I can make this like less fucked up right now? Probably not. No, it doesn't. In theory, I should build a machine to do the handcrafting. So they at least get the bonus, like extra 20% or whatever. I am definitely just leaving stuff on the table. I'm also just... Was that different color for some reason? I'm just very, very lazy. I'm looking for probably more belts before I leave.
Replication complete.
Do I have any thermal plants? I do. Yeah, just take the whole thing. I keep going through thousands of belts. just go ahead and stick these over here for now. Probably grab more of these. Probably want to grab more of these guys. And I should grab the steel. That has a lot less steel than I was hoping for.
Cruise mode.
This game has similar rules. You can only get extra products from intermediates and sites disposed of buildings. Sort of, yeah. You can only get extra material. You can get extra buildings, but if a building is a component, you can't get extra buildings again. It's a little arbitrary,
Engine activated.
but it's fine. Yeah, I mean, you can, yeah, you can't proliferate buildings. So if you proliferate the buildings, they give you, you can use like speed modules essentially,
Warp engine deactivated.
and not the productivity modules.
Cruise ended.
All right. Save game.
Flight mode.
Oh, this is a tiny ass base.
Darkbox baseboard destroyed.
A little baby base. I wonder if they
Cruise mode.
I wonder if there's like a recent seed. Yeah, prior to Space Age, you like couldn't get bonus like buildings, period. Like only intermediate. Like it was only for intermediates.
Cruise mode.
But then in Space Age, they like had a number of buildings that you could get bonuses of.
Cruise ended. Flight mode. Darkbox baseboard destroyed.
I literally don't even drop anything. So like, should I like, how strong is this hive? Heading the Kraz. There's always something heading the Kraz. This is definitely a way smaller fleet than what's on my home planet. But I probably still can't take it. These guys are weak. I'm kind of curious. Relay station. Oh, there's a relay station.
Cruise mode.
Oh, I have like a way bigger fleet than before. Yeah, I try to attack the base back at home, and I just got absolutely fucking destroyed. Yeah, but there's not a lot of stone unless you're like on like Volcanus, and then you have like stone that you like don't know what to do with. Oh yeah, they sure are doing way more work than before. We're absolutely owning them. Holy crap.
Dark Fog High Port destroyed.
Yeah. Can I like collect any of this? There's more?
Dark Fog High Port destroyed.
Is this just infinite? Slow down. What does this say? Dude, I want you to stop moving. I'm trying to read. Technical mechanical engineer appears error though it's past glow with cosmetic radiation. Increasing monitor with text is wiggling around. Hive expansion core instrument. Energy creates seed like growth with hot. It will also dispatch seeds to planetary systems. It does not say level 5. Durability seems to be healing. Seed count 0, matter 0. It doesn't say how to destroy this thing. Oh. It just seems to grow back. Target relay stations?
Dark Fog High Port destroyed.
Oh, well, I blew it up this time. I don't know what I did differently. Might as well wipe this planet out too. Oh no, I just went off.
Dark Fog High Port destroyed.
Oh, there's just more of them.
Dark Fog High Port destroyed.
This thing's definitely respawning,
Dark Fog High Port destroyed.
right? No, seed just creates a new core, a new hive. Oh, I'm out of power. Why am I like so fucking? Am I just zoomed out like crazy? Oh, I am. That's funny. Like, wow, I'm really tiny.
Upgrade complete.
I probably should wait for power. I guess I'll just double up on these things. Power required attack relay station. I mean, I literally didn't even do anything. I just like randomly started attacking it. So I mean, I assume the reason. I assume that like the only reason why they keep them around is if you just want to farm them, right? It's currently unchecked. Oh, here, this thing. Well, that's the thing above me. Oh, but I get. The relay station's rebuilding the core is what's going on. I guess. I wouldn't normally want that on because then I'm gonna like accidentally attack them all at planets and that will like make the hive attack me. Worth building a farming planet. Yeah. I just don't want to do that here. Like a farming planet, I get the value of a farming planet. I just don't think it's something I want to do like where I am. Starting at level 12. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, is unipolar magnets really like the only thing that they drop that I care about? I mean, I guess like you do it so you can build like the higher tier like smelters and stuff, so you use less space. But I don't know, space is free. I'll keep saying that.
Darkfog spaceport destroyed. Darkfog spaceport destroyed.
Tier 4 assemblers, tier 2 labs. Oh, interesting.
Darkfog spaceport destroyed.
Cool.
Darkfog spaceport destroyed. Darkfog spaceport destroyed. Cruise mode. Cruise ended.
Where'd they go? Guess they're just going here.
Cruise mode.
They're the holes in the building tab. So like here, here, these buildings. Got it. It's cute.
A landing relay station detected. Darkfog hive core destroyed.
I've like lost my like orientation. All right. We have neutralized this star system. Piece of cake. That's good to know these guys actually aren't that bad to take down now. I don't know if this is just the difference of like having all the tech upgrades. Or if it's just like or if it's just that like if it's early enough in the game, early enough of a system, it's easy to take it down. Yeah, more sense. I mean, one thing I will say about the higher tier things, it seems like they are more power efficient. Right, like this one is the same thing as 2 of these. Oh no, never mind, I take it back entirely. This one's way worse. Wait, there was something I thought I saw as more power efficient. No, that's like hilariously worse. No, never mind, it sucks. I don't know why you build a higher tier stuff, they're just bad. That's like my problem with them. They just like there's just the only thing you get for it is just they're just more space efficient. I just don't care. That's a bot problem. That's not a me problem. I get the power is easy, but why would I build a higher tier machine? It's just more expensive and costs more power. I don't know. I've yet to be convinced. The only thing I care about is higher tier belts. I would love to be able to get tier 3 belts as like a normal, this is just part of my build. But I've just been using the tier 2 belts for everything because they're relatively affordable. Tier 3 belts are just a little too expensive for me.
Cruise ended. Flight
Yeah. They have a higher tier modules. Also, Factorio's like speed mechanic meant that the buildings, if you have like modules or like using in your factory, then like suddenly you have like more buildings means you need more modules, which increases the cost, and so you can actually be cheaper to have fewer buildings than more buildings because the tier 3 modules are so expensive. And with Space Age you have like quality now, which is like kind of the same deal. It's like you want to have like fewer stuff. I don't know. But the big other thing is just space. Like Factorio land isn't free. But land is free in this game. Land is free on novice? I don't agree with that. Dealing with the biters is like you have to keep pushing your borders out. Even late game. It's like a thing you have to deal with. I don't think land is free in Factorio. Once you automate artillery. I mean, that's really late game. That's like post game. Your processor factory takes up 2 whole planets. I mean, I guess there's no higher tier like extractors. There's no like extractor that puts things directly onto the network. I have to belt this. I didn't even think about like, oh yeah, I need to actually belt this. Also, this requires coal, I think. Shoot, I forgot about that. Hold on, I'll be back. Oh, I am muted. How long has that been happening? You can barely hear the game. Yeah, what's going on? Can you turn the game up, I guess? I don't know how long I've been muted. I was complaining about building tiers, and people had a whole discussion about building tiers, so I couldn't have been muted that long. Yeah, I turned the game up a bit. I can turn it back down. 4 minutes. Weird. Sometimes I feel like my computer just like mutes itself. Do not know why.
Materials.
Yeah, because this process, like, you do this on one side, which is a slow process. And then on the other side, you do this. Output's like slightly faster than inputs. It's still like 3/4. With 3/4. Oh yeah, no, it's exactly 3/4. Yeah. Yeah, the only reason why I would have them flip like this is just for aesthetic purposes. But I think we'll just put them on the same side for simplicity. These need to be gapped by 1. And then if I put a thing between these, this is speed 0.75. This produces, God, why is it showing me all the different recipes? I only want the one. It's producing at 3/4. So yeah. So input, output, or whatever. And then stick a power pole.
Insufficient materials.
I really wish it let me just build over existing belts. Oh, well, you're sitting right on my cable. What? It didn't. It like copies like this. I need to actually have the basic recipe set. Mike has a touch mute. I have a hotkey. I have a mixer, and I have a hotkey to control it, and it's probably because like there's like a hotkey being inadvertently pressed by mistake. I didn't realize it. Can you force it? No. I've never found a button to force print. Yeah, like it looks something like this. You can. If I like paste this here, it just says you can press shift or control to hide. But you can't like shift click. Shift enter. Control enter. I don't know. I don't see any like thing that says to do it. all I can do is hide or like the 2 halves. Try placing it first. I did. That's what this pop-up is. This red is when I'm in place mode. And I can press shift or control to like view or hide. And if I hold shift before place, click on force build. Where? Oh, this shift enter. Oh god. Why is it so hidden? This is so weird. Okay, whatever. Factorial is kind of hidden too. It's just shift click. This is shift enter. It's like click then shift enter. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of weird UI thing, and also like when I paste. So in Factorio, if you build over buildings that like these buildings are the same building, right? There should be like no conflict, but but this game, like even if it's the same building, you still need to force build. Or whatever. Super force build? I probably don't know about super force build. That sounds very dangerous. Okay, so each of these consumes 0.5 and then produces 0.75. So 12 divided by 0.75, 16 sets of buildings. This 16, so then I need to double this. I just I think it's gonna do what I want. No, because they're like facing like the wrong ways. So, which one? From this lane to what? This lane to this lane and this lane to this lane. I did not place the inserters. Why are they not placing inserters? Eh? Why am I so confused? I'm just gonna delete this and replace it, I think. Copy. I wish I knew how many. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15's max. What's up, Angel? So this should be correct, right? Oh, no, it's not.
Mineral depleted.
These aren't, like, connected? Yeah.
Upgrade complete.
Is this number right? No, I only need 16 total, so this only needs to be 8 long. No, it's being stupid. I have to like paste this line. It's like not connecting these together. Yeah, I really that's like my biggest complaint with the blueprint, and why I've avoided using the blueprint editor, is I wish that if I just drew over existing things, it just merged what was existing. Didn't have to force print or anything, because force printing usually does something broken. I just want to like be able to drag something over an existing belt, and it's fine. The belts will connect. Okay. So this is 32, so 16 buildings times 0.75 is 12. So this will produce one belt of oil. Yeah, you just want to have like a factory you just paste in. That's why I want to be able to just paste from another planet, but I have to like go to the planet to copy it. Like I can't look at another planet. I have to like go there. I don't know if that's because I'm missing like a radar building or something. It doesn't exist, yeah. I can only assume that is like a hey, we like can't oh, I should tech these, since these actually, well, those don't matter, but these matter. These matter. Yeah, I assume it's for performance reasons. I was gonna say, yeah, because they don't like load in another planet. You like look basically kind of have to load in both planets. Yeah, I don't really have very much in the way of non-white, but these ones I need for the Dyson project, which I kind of ignored for the most part before. Sorry, I'm trying to like appease the Molly beast. Having like a climbing match, I guess. I don't know how else to describe what's happening.
Upgrade complete.
Okay. Oh, is it time for Unite? What is this, this is all for... Okay. This only needs one each. So every one of these I make, I need to have 2 sulfuric acid. And sulfuric acid is a 6:4 ratio. I think there's gonna be a lot of like, I'm not gonna think too hard about these ratios, and I'm probably just gonna make enough, whatever that means. But I could say 3 belts would give me 2 belts. And then 2 belts. Please don't make sulfuric acid. What other choice do I have? You can just find it in nature. I've literally never found it in nature before. That was the reason why we did all this. I was looking for oil. I've never seen sulfuric acid planets. Oh, there's one right here. It does exist. It exists here too.
Upgrade complete.
This has a kimberlite. Wait, kimberlite. No, I don't want kimberlite. I want stalagmite. I would have to make these in separate places. Here, stalagmite, sulfuric acid, titanium, iron. Okay, so this star system seems way better. Can I see what tier hive is this? I can't tell. It's not telling me. I'm gonna just view it. They're on different planets, but I guess that's fine. This planet's just stalagmite. and not a completely unbuildable. Hmm. This planet's barely buildable. Wow, this is okay. Yeah, yeah, it's rough. You can make land, I know. But this seems to be probably the better idea. Harvest this from here, bring it to this planet where I have like literally every other resource, and just build a base here. Damn it. Alright. Well, this was a fun experiment. Now I have to pick everything back up. Oh god, can I not destroy this? Yeah, I was afraid of that. I guess this silicon system's still on the ground, I guess. Hello?
Badoo.
Badoo?
Are you ready?
Upgrade.
I can boot Unite, I guess.
You guess. We don't have to.
Pain and suffering.
We could always do air right.
Nah, I'm booting the game, it's fine.
Why do you hate air right so?
It's fine. I like playing Unite.
Oh, okay. Is it because you're not playing with only?
No. Where is the place I marked? I don't know. Air Ride's fine. If you want to play Air Ride, we can play Air Ride. You know, Unite's more my jam.
No, Unite's great.
Where this place I clicked on was.
Air ride's just silly.
It's very silly. What's this place? A maintenance period. I'm not gonna read all this text. Place is getting kind of far.
Cruise mode. Warp engine activated.
The messages are literally endless.
Upgrade complete.
No, I mean the Unite login Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop.
Upgrade complete.
But what if you bought these boxes?
Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
Warp engine deactivated.
I'm gonna be honest with you, TR. When I hear upgrade complete, I just feel like you're playing StarCraft.
Yeah. I think it says research complete.
Sorry, research complete.
But yeah.
Your base is under attack.
No like combat music, huh? Just gonna blow shit up.
Have you played much StarCraft, TR?
Way back in the day. I mean, I played through the StarCraft 2 like Wings of Liberty campaign. Like
Mhm.
it's probably like the newest thing of StarCraft. I was really into StarCraft and custom maps. I really was more into Warcraft was my jam.
Gotcha.
Where are my ships? Am I out of power?
TR likes to use map settings, huh?
Yeah, but yeah, eventually I just kind of I don't know. StarCraft 2 kind of like annoyed me because the custom editor for it kind of sucks ass.
Yeah. You weren't into like trying to play the outside of the campaign, like competitive stuff.
I'm just not very good at the RTS.
Are you not very good, or are you just not Korean? You can tell me the truth.
Alright, I think I'll be back for this planet.
I was in college. I had this Chinese roommate that would watch like pro games of StarCraft, and then he would like, we would just like play just to mess around, and then he would laugh because he would use like the pro strategies against us and kick our ass, like using like the what do you call it, like the reaver drops and stuff, and like leapfrogging and like essentially locking you out with like siege tank bunkers and like and missile turrets.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, I had fun playing Terran, you know, and like the bunker shit was a lot of fun.